Guys, since 2009 I have started working on submission from the over-under, and I really like the submission because it's something that I have nothing to lose. So for example, I start doing the over-under, I can try the submission, and if the submission works, great, I got a submission. If it doesn't work, I still going to pass the guard, I still doing the over-under. So this submission I learned back in 2009 from one of my teachers, Fabio Gurgel, and I have been working on this a lot. And since like 1 or 2 years ago, I really got to adjust it really well because I have been training a lot of no-gi. So in the no-gi it's much harder to do that because it's slippery. So now also I have the gi, I feel much easier. I think in my last 15 matches, for example, putting together the Pan Ams and the Worlds, 7 of them I got this submission. So let's see that. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna start in the over-under pass, right? So we have been seeing here how to do the over-under, so we're gonna start from here. Now what you're gonna do, I'm gonna stay on toes here, as we were always doing. Now I'm gonna stretch his leg down and hold under his leg, right? So instead of just control his pants, I'm gonna really hold under his leg. Now I'm gonna walk towards the mirror here. Let's just change the angle here, like that. Now I'm gonna walk towards the mirror here, right? Guys, once I got in the mirror here, I'm gonna cross like a semi-triangle. It's not like a triangle like this, a semi-triangle, just like that. And now I'm gonna start going low, going low, going low, and I'm gonna push his knee here, right? Guys, basically what I'm doing here is, I'm creating a space between his knee and the mat, and I'm pushing his knee down, right? So it's the same thing, like, I put his leg here, and then I push his knee here. So it's gonna hurt and he's gonna tap. So look, I have his leg, I'm holding under his leg to make sure I really get to put his leg aligned, right? I really want to have his leg aligned. I'm gonna close a semi-triangle, and I'm gonna attack his knee. Guys, the hardest part of this position is to find his knee with my hip. So for example, if I close the triangle completely here, now look, my hip is over his knee. I'm pushing and he's not going to tap because I'm not over his knee. If for example I go very low, I'm going to miss his leg. Look, his foot is going to touch the mat. So I have to have the feeling of finding his knee with my hip, right? Guys, during the training, I do exactly as I just showed. I just get here, I touch my knee on the mat, and I go slowly until my opponent taps. But when you talk about tournament, we cannot go that slow because my opponent's going to start moving, and I'm going to lose the position. So when it's a tournament, what I do is I'm going to lift my hip up here. And now in just one time, I'm going to land all my body over his knee. So I'm going to do like this, look. So it really hurt. So that's why I only do in the tournaments. So I'm going to lift my hip, and in just one time, I'm going to land. And I'm going to get a submission. Right? So let's see again. So look, I'm here. I got the over-under pass. Got hip up, stretch his leg down, hold under his leg, move towards the mirror, close like a semi-triangle, and now look, if we're doing that on the training, put our both knees on the mat and just squeeze little by little. If it's like a tournament, you cannot miss the chance. Put our hip up and now just land in just one time, like that, look, and get the submission. Right? So one more time in different angle here. So I'm here, gonna get the over under, gonna drive to the mirror, same triangle, both knees on the mat, push. If it's like a tournament, I'm gonna land my hip on his knee, and I'm gonna get a submission.